Welcome back to the channel, fellow heroes. Today we're diving into some brand new board games that have just landed on our shelves or will be available before the end of the year. Whether you're into epic fantasy, strategic puzzles, fast-paced battles, or immersive storytelling, we've got something here to spark your imagination. Let's take a look at what's new in the world of board games. Do you think you can survive the dungeon beneath Waterdeep? In Horrified Dungeons & Dragons, you and your friends are about to find out. This game brings classic Dungeons & Dragons monsters to life in a cooperative board game where teamwork and strategy are the only way to win. If you're not familiar, the Horrified series started back in 2019 with the classic Universal monsters, Dracula, the Mummy, and Frankenstein's monster. Then it moved to American legends like Bigfoot and the Jersey Devil, and even dipped into Greek mythology with Medusa and the Minotaur. Now, the designers have teamed up with one of the most iconic role-playing games of all time, Dungeons & Dragons. In this cooperative game for 1 to 5 players, you'll be facing off against 4 of D&D's most fearsome monsters. Think of it as classic Horrified, working together to protect citizens, solve puzzles, and collect items, but with some fresh twists pulled straight from D&D itself. For example, you'll be rolling a 20-sided die and dealing with unique challenges tied to each monster. The setting is the city of Waterdeep, and your team of heroes will need to venture below into the dungeon to stop the threats lurking there. As for heroes, each player chooses a character inspired by D&D's classes: Wizard, Rogue, Fighter, Cleric, or Bard. Each one comes with special abilities that can give your group the edge as you plan your moves. Games take about 45 to 60 minutes, it's recommended for ages 10 and up, and just like other Horrified titles, it's all about teamwork, strategy, and story. So if you love the thrill of battling monsters, but want the D&D flavor without diving into a full role-playing session, Horrified Dungeons & Dragons is a fantastic pick. What would you do if you crash-landed on a strange, uncharted planet, separated from your crew, with an entire world waiting to be explored? That's the adventure at the heart of Vantage, the newest game from Stonemaier Games and the legendary designer Jamie Stegmaier. If you played games like Scythe, Viticulture, or Tapestry, you already know Stegmaier creates games that are epic in scope and beautifully designed, and Vantage might just be as bold as Vision yet. This is a cooperative, open-world, non-campaign adventure game for 1 to 6 players. Sessions run about 2 to 3 hours. Instead of linear story, the game drops you onto a vast alien planet with nearly 800 interconnected locations and over 900 discoverable cards. Think of it as a giant sandbox. Every game is its own unique journey. Here's the setup. You start aboard an intergalactic vessel headed for an unknown world. But after a crash, you and your companions are scattered across the planet. Each player explores from a first-person perspective. Only you know what's in front of you. You can communicate, share what you've discovered, and support one another, but the sense of distance and mystery remains. Victory can take many forms. You might complete the mission, fulfill a destiny, or achieve an epic win by doing both. But the beauty of Vantage is that the success can also mean carving out your own path, chasing discoveries, and pursuing challenges, or simply surviving. And unlike a legacy or campaign game, Vantage doesn't require you to play through multiple sessions. Each game stands on its own, though what you learn about the planet will make the next journey richer. It's a complete experience in one box with no expansions needed. For gamers who love deep worlds, emerging stories, and the freedom to define their own adventure, Vantage is an absolute must-try. The fate of Middle-earth rests in your hands. Will you guide the Fellowship to victory, or see it fall into shadow? In Lord of the Rings, The Fate of the Fellowship, every choice you make can mean the difference between destroying the One Ring or losing Frodo to despair. Published by Z-Man Games, this cooperative adventure is designed for 1 to 5 players with sessions running 60 to 150 minutes. It's recommended for ages 14 and up. Here's how it works. Each player controls 2 characters, members of the Fellowship, and the allies who stand with them. Together, you'll use their unique abilities to protect Frodo, battle enemies across iconic locations, and evade both the Nazgul and the watchful eye of Sauron. The game offers incredible replayability with 24 objectives, 14 events, and 13 different characters to choose from. Each playthrough weaves a new thread of destiny, ensuring no 2 journeys ever feel the same. Victory comes only if the group can cast the One Ring into the fire before Frodo's hope is lost. And if you prefer a solo adventure, the game includes rules to let you face the trials of Middle-earth on your own. For fans of Tolkien's world, Fate of the Fellowship captures the heart of the story, valor, friendship, and sacrifice, while giving you the freedom to shape how the journey unfolds. If you've ever wanted to walk alongside the Fellowship and determine their destiny, this is your chance. The blizzards are raging, the AT-ATs are advancing, and the fate of the rebel base hangs in the balance. In Star Wars Battle of Hoth, you get to relive one of the most iconic battles in the Star Wars saga and decide how it all plays out. Published by Days of Wonder and based on the award-winning game Memoir 44, this tactical miniatures game is designed for 2 to 4 players and plays in about 30 minutes, and is recommended for ages 8 and up. The game uses the popular Command and Color system, a simplified wargaming system created by Richard Borg. The battlefield is divided into 3 sections: left flank, center, and right flank. Each turn, players take a command card to activate units in one or more of those sections. Some cards are section cards, which let you order troops into a specific area, while others are tactics cards, which give you special maneuvers or attacks. Battles are then resolved with custom dice, keeping the action quick and cinematic. The base game includes 17 scenarios, each one recreating a different moment on the legendary Battle of Hoth. For players who want more depth, you can add leader cards, bringing in 6 iconic Star Wars heroes to tip the scales. Or try one of the 2 multi-scenario campaigns, where your victories and defeats carry forward to shape the next battle. With its mix of fast play, iconic Star Wars moments, and streamlined strategy, Battle of Hoth is the perfect way to bring Star Wars universe to your table. Time itself is breaking apart, and only the Tidal Blades can set things right. In Tidal Blades 2, Rise of the Unfolders, you and your allies must step into the fold, a frozen rift in space and time, to unlock its mysteries and save the island realm Naviri. From Druid City Games, this sequel continues the story that began in the original Tidal Blades. The Tournament of Heroes is over, and you've been chosen as one of the Tidal Blades, elite defenders of the realm. But the fold, which once protected Naviri from sea monsters, has grown unstable. To stop it, you'll need to wield the Nexus, a device that lets you unfreeze time and venture deep inside. This is a cooperative, narrative-driven adventure for 1 to 4 players, with sessions lasting 60 to 120 minutes, recommended for ages 12 and up. Across 18 scenarios and more than 40 hours of gameplay, you'll face monsters, explore lush islands, and uncover the secrets of the fold. Each hero is equipped with a Nexus grid, a unique system that lets you build powerful combos. On your turn, you'll play a card into your grid, then activate an entire row or column, chaining abilities, unlocking traits like Spirit and Focus, and powering up as the story unfolds. Along the way, you'll gain items, unlock skills, and grow stronger as a team. And you won't just be battling monsters. You'll meet allies, encounter quirky characters like Gulfins and Iota, and experience a breathing world brought to life through rich storytelling. For fans of epic cooperative campaigns, Tidal Blades 2 offers an immersive experience with strategy, character growth, and adventure woven together. And here's a bonus. We've still got a limited number of Kickstarter copies in stock that include the upgraded miniatures pack. Plus, if you love the world of Naviri, Druid City is expanded into a tabletop RPG, perfect for diving even deeper. What if the rise of your civilization came down to the roll of a die? In Seven Wonders Dice, the classic game of ancient empires gets a fast, fresh twist. From Repos Productions, the Seven Wonders franchise has grown from its original card drafting classic to the streamlined Seven Wonders Architect, and now to this dice-driven version. This game plays with 2 to 7 players and takes about 25 to 30 minutes and is recommended for ages 10 and up. Each turn, you'll roll dice to build your city, balancing commerce, science, military, and resources. Along the way, you'll expand your gold reserve and work toward constructing one of the legendary wonders of the world. But you'll also need to watch your neighbors carefully, ignore them, and it could cost you dearly. When the game ends, points are tallied to determine whose civilization will be remembered throughout history. Seven Wonders Dice keeps the strategic feel of the original, but makes it quicker and more approachable, perfect for game nights where you want depth, but also speed and fun. Whispers of madness echo across America. In Cthulhu, Dark Providence, the Great Depression has left the nation vulnerable, and in the shadows, cultists and investigators wage a secret war that will decide the country's fate. From the twisted minds at CMON, this game expands on the world first seen in Cthulhu Death May Die, but with a new competitive twist. Designed for 1 to 5 players with sessions running 90 to 120 minutes and recommended for ages 13 and up, this is a game of hidden loyalties and shifting power. Players secretly take on the role of either cultists, trying to corrupt the nation, or investigators determined to stop them. But don't expect teamwork here. Even if you share an alignment, this is not a cooperative game. Each turn, players use influence cubes to bid for powerful asset cards, control cities, and gather mythos cards that open up terrifying new possibilities. Assets improve your deck, giving you more resources and actions, from swaying hired agents to assassinating rivals, blocking other parties, or sealing and protecting unstable gates. The trick? You'll need to keep your identity secret as long as you can while avoiding the creeping madness that threatens everyone. At the end of the game, only the player with the most victory points on the dominant side of the conflict will claim victory. With its mix of hidden roles, strategic bidding, and Lovecraftian flavor, Dark Providence is perfect for fans of intrigue and betrayal, and a must for anyone who loves the unsettling world of Death May Die. What if you could build a sanctuary where vulnerable animals not only survive, but thrive? In Spectacular, you'll create your own wildlife park, carefully balancing habitats, food, and breeding in order to protect rare species. From Chill Fox Games, a newer publisher, Spectacular is a light strategy game that fans of Cascadia or Aqua will likely enjoy. It's designed for 1 to 6 players, plays in about 20 to 30 minutes, and is recommended for ages 10 and up. During the game, you'll draft animal tiles to expand your habitat and dice that represent food for the animals. The color of the dice must match the habitat color of your chosen tile, and every turn forces you to weigh tough choices. Grab the food you need now, or risk losing the perfect animal tile to an opponent. Scoring brings out the puzzle element. At the end of the game, you'll score points for each connected area of matching habitats with the dice value powering your total. But to score it all, you'll need to include special family tiles with dice showing 1s or 2s to ensure breeding. You can also build watchtowers, which score based on nearby dice, and collect sets of different species for bonus points. The game keeps everyone engaged with simultaneous play, and the asymmetric player boards and optional mission tiles add variety and challenge for those who want more depth. Spectacular is approachable, quick, and colorful, perfect for players who enjoy clever puzzles wrapped in relaxing nature-themed experience. That's our look at some of the newest games to hit the table. Which ones are you most excited to play? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're local, come visit us at Heroes Beacon to check out these games in person, or pop into our online store to place an order. Links in the description below. Until next time, keep rolling dice, telling stories, and being the heroes of your own adventures.